E aí pessoas do YouTube, eu sou o Cyberwolf JV e bem-vindos ao meu canal. Não era bem assim que eu planejava fazer a abertura, mas circunstâncias me levaram a isso. Não se preocupa que vocês não vão ver a minha cara feia com tanta frequência assim. Mas eu tô aqui na expectativa de mais uma Smash Direct. Parece que vai ser a última, né? Foi assim, a Nintendo definiu dessa forma. Parece que a gente vai ter o fim do DLC do Smash 4 finalmente. Com isso, provavelmente a gente vai ter revelações hoje. É bem empolgante. Eu tô animado, tô nervoso, mas é isso aí. Vamos fechar o ano com chave de ouro dessa vez, né? Bom, eu tenho a minha própria lista de desejos, como vocês podem ver aqui embaixo. Eu listei alguns personagens os quais eu gostaria bastante que fizesse parte do Smash Brothers. Eles são King K. Rool, Crash Bandicoot, Crystal Star Fox, Wonderhead de Wonderful 101, Inkling de Splatoon, e também tem Rayman. São personagens que, assim, uns eu acho que tem mais chance do que outros. Praticamente, na minha opinião, tem uns que não tem chance nenhuma, mas tudo pode acontecer. Com certeza, se o Sakurai quiser, assim acontece. E a gente sabe, rolou um Smash Brothers Fighter Ballot, onde todo mundo votou, e hoje, sendo a apresentação final, muito vai ser dito sobre isso, né? Assim eu espero. E embaixo também vocês podem checar aqui que está o Wolf do Star Fox também. Ele é um veterano e eu tenho uma expectativa muito grande que ele seja revelado. Não é um personagem assim que eu me empolgo muito, mas eu tenho quase certeza que ele vai retornar. Porque Star Fox Zero vai sair em abril do ano que vem, vai ser uma promoção muito fácil. E além do mais é super, imagino eu, né, plausível que seja super simples portar os personagens do jogo anterior para o Smash 4. Aí, desculpa pra vocês se vocês estão assistindo e der um pouco de lag, alguma coisa assim, que a experiência é nova pra mim com câmera, FaceCam. Mas se eu não tentar, nunca vou saber como é. Durante a madrugada de domingo, eu tive a decisão de me desprender de todo tipo de fonte de notícias, coisas do tipo, para ficar completamente livre de leaks. Se houve algum leak ao longo desses dias aí, eu não sei, eu não estou ciente, fiquei completamente offline, só acessando o imprescindível, assim, entendeu? Mas eu não estou a par de nenhum leak. Se acontecer alguma coisa, eu não estou sabendo, e todas as minhas reações aqui vão ser completamente honestas. Começou, gente, começou. Cinco, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meu Deus, começou com o trailer, Jesus Cristo. Jesus, eles vão colocar outro personagem de Fire Emblem?
Big Brother?
Não, não faz isso comigo. Não. Não, é Fire Emblem Fates, cara.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I feel like I have no choice but to...
Sakurai, o que você tá fazendo com esse jogo? Joins the battle in Smash. Como que isso? Eu nem sei que carinha é esse.
What are you doing?
Fire Emblem Fates. O jogo mal saiu ainda, cara. Eu nem sei. Ó, LOL, tá dando lag no bagulho.
Sorry, big brother. I've made my decision. How could you? You're giving up on us. And battling completely unknown opponents. The first dragon.
Wow,
Nossa.
he's really mastered it, hasn't he? What did you expect?
2, 3, 4.
Are those warriors of
Que
the
6?
Outrealms? Not to worry.
Se igualou a Pokémon agora. Tem 6 personagens nesse jogo já de Fire Emblem. Que isso, cara? Tá, Sakurai. A gente sabe, a gente sacou, você é fã de Fire Emblem. A gente sacou. Jesus. Corrin, o nome dele. Nem vi porque ele deu lag.
Corrin will be joining the fight. As we developed new fighters, we thought to include someone from this upcoming game. That's how we decided to begin production on Corrin. It's been a while since the new Fire Emblem title launched in Japan, but we're now just a couple months away from launching it in the rest of the world. So you'll get a chance to become familiar with Corrin before you play the game.
Eu não vou jogar Fire Emblem Fates,
As
cara.
with Wii Fit, Corrin's side special is a jump followed by a low thrust to the
Dragon
side.
Lunge.
The Dragon Lunge. But this is not just a simple thrust. If you can stick your weapon in the ground successfully, you can remain hanging where you are. You can
Oxente!
even pin your foe in place with this move.
Oxi! Coisa mais
After pinning
violenta.
them, you can use a front kick back.
Cloud agora, né? Ok.
From the Final Fantasy series, Cloud Strife will soon join the battle. Adding this character seemed all but impossible, but we made it happen. We have a lot of requests for Final Fantasy characters to join Smash Brothers, but of all of them, Cloud has been requested the most. Cloud will be available to download as a Super Smash Brothers fighter soon. I have some information to share about him as well. As usual, Cloud deftly handles a Buster Sword as big as his body, but we've weaved in some unique moves and elements too.
Nossa, ele tá muito da hora,
His
cara.
side smash will unleash a high-speed 3-hit chain attack. Watch his sword move at lightning speed. The sound effect that plays when he hits is inspired by the original game.
É, eu notei isso.
And the 2 types of costumes include the original from Final Fantasy VII and one from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Da hora.
The Advent Children costume has a version with the sleeve covering the geostigma on his left arm and a version without.
Ô,
Such
louco!
detail.
Nem tinha notado isso. Limit
An
Break.
especially unique feature to this fighter is his limit break. A limit gauge will fill up as you receive damage or attack opponents. It's similar to Little Mac's KO gauge, but it isn't normally visible. However, you can charge up the limit gauge with Cloud's down special attack while checking in on this meter.
Ah, legal.
When the gauge is maxed out, his limit break will be activated. This will surround Cloud in a blue aura, slightly increasing his stats. And, for one use only, each of his special attacks will be replaced with limit break versions. Cloud's standard special is Blade Beam. This is a wave bullet that moves along the ground and it has a wide attack range. You can use it in the air as well, but it's more powerful on the ground. The limit break version of this special attack leads to a combo hit and a stronger launch. His side special is Cross Slash. It's Cloud's specialized sword move. By pressing the button 3 times when hitting an opponent, you can complete the Japanese word Kyo. It has high attack power, but if the opponent uses their shield, it will create an opening for them to attack just before you finish the combo. Be careful. In addition to the damage, the limit break version has more launch power. The up special is Climb Hazard. Strike the opponent, ascend, then press the button again to fall and strike at high speed. When recovering, make sure not to press the button a second time. The limit break version climbs much higher. The extra height is especially useful when recovering rather than attacking. Sometimes you'll want to save the limit break for later, but get launched before you can actually use it. Often you end up having no choice but to use limit break to recover. The down special is limit charge. With this move, you can manually charge the limit gauge. However, when the limit gauge is fully charged, the down special becomes a completely different move called finishing touch. This move only causes 1% damage, but its launch power is extremely strong.
Ô, louco,
Fighters
cara.
who've accumulated a certain amount of damage better watch out. And of course, his final smash is Omni Slash. Perform a special combo attack on the opponent. then
Omni
crush
Slash
them
tá muito
completely with this
perfeita,
move.
cara.
Cloud had to have this move, am I right?
Midgar.
Here's the new stage, Midgar. It's a location you'll recognize from early on in Final Fantasy VII. Both the Mako reactor and the Shinra building can be seen here. It definitely has that cyberpunk feel. Here, summon materia will appear, and the fighter who acquires it will be able to use summons. Most of these summoned monsters will do something that changes the terrain, rather than directly attacking players. Ifrit.
Ifrit.
Ifrit creates an inferno that moves the terrain itself. When you touch the fire, you will be damaged. Stay alert and use strategic elements of the stage to your advantage. Ramu.
Nossa, que doido, cara.
Ramu manipulates floating terrain by attacking with lightning. You can pass through platforms that are charged with electricity, but you'll take damage. Only the fighter who summoned him will remain unharmed.
Olha.
Odin. Odin can cut the stage in half with a single slice. You can avoid this attack, but if you don't, expect to be instantly KO'd.
Que doideira.
The split in the stage is a good place to perform a meteor smash. Make sure you don't get caught in the middle when the stage comes back together.
Nossa, ela volta.
Leviathan. Leviathan floods the stage with water, which flows from right to left. The difference between Midgar and other stages with rapid currents is that if you're swept away by water, the fighter who summoned Leviathan will get points.
Nossa.
Bahamut Zero. From high above, Bahamut Zero fires a devastating attack. It's an area of effect attack, and the flare will continue for a while, so the fighter who summoned him should try to force opponents into the blast. Whoever collected the summon materia will get a point for any fighters launched to their doom by summons. Try to
Legal.
get as much summon materia as you can. We created Cloud and the Midgar stage for the Nintendo 3DS
Ah, ele ficou muito
version as
doido
well.
no 3DS.
Of course, you can summon in that version too. Cloud's new challenger artwork was created by Tetsuya Nomura himself. I
Legal.
really appreciate that Mr. Nomura, who did the original design, also created the illustrations this time. It's really rare to see Nintendo characters in this style, and it's
Que
groundbreaking
da hora.
that a fight between Link and Cloud has been officially drawn. Cloud will become available for purchase within hours of this presentation.
Yes!
Once distribution has begun, you may experience some wait times due to Square Enix. We will release another Mii Fighter costume.
Geno, eu sabia, cara. Me costume.
From Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, we're adding a Geno Mii Fighter outfit. Like
É.
the Mii Gunner, Geno shoots from a gun on his arm, so it's a natural fit. It's been almost 1 year since we started creating additional downloadable fighters. However, this is finally the climax. Here's our last fighter announcement trailer.
Último.
Please take a look at the final new challenger in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U.
Ok, não seja um personagem Fire Emblem, por favor.
Two down! Don't get careless, Pit.
Ah não, é de Kid Icarus.
Huh? Oh, another angel. Must have missed one.
Deu lag. Baioneta!
Let's dance, boy.
Baioneta, cara! Jesus Cristo!
Who is that, Lady Palatina? It's an Umber Witch. I thought they were extinct. Cheeky. Especially coming from an endangered species.
Jesus Cristo! Como que eles botaram a baioneta nisso?
She uses 4 guns. A pursuing attack? I like it when you play hard to get.
Jesus Cristo, cara!
Wow, they're huge.
Ok!
Summon the limbs of demons.
Ok!
Gotcha.
Gente do céu!
The time. It's witch time. Witches can control time itself.
Meu Deus! Como que eles botaram a baioneta nesse jogo?
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady,
Meu
ask your
Deus!
mother.
Eu nunca imaginei que isso ia acontecer, mano! Ela é um personagem tão sexualizado! Baioneta, cara! Ok, eu perdoo o personagem de Fire Emblems.
Done already.
She's so tough. Don't be such a wimp.
Ok. Sega agora tem 2 personagens.
Smashing. That's Gamora. She can also summon huge demons.
Que é isso, cara?
Enough talk, goddess. Don't mess with a witch.
Meu Deus.
The Umber Witch who
Bayonetta.
hunts angels, Bayonetta. She's finally joining the battle. We've been asking for your opinion on the Super Smash Bros.
Ela
Fighter
ganhou o
battle,
ballot.
and Bayonetta was the #1 choice in Europe. In North America, she was among the top 5. This ranking includes even fighters from previous games in the series. Among the negotiable and realizable characters, Bayonetta was the overall #1 choice worldwide.
Sério mesmo?
In Super Smash Bros., Bayonetta is a fighter with many characteristics based on the original games. The more you learn to control her, the more you can feel that she moves like the character in the original games. First of all, she is a
Como que ela foi a personagem mais votada, cara?
Even her strong side attacks, front air attacks,
Então,
and
Cloud
so on
não tem nada a ver
command
com
multiple
Ballot.
hits. However, her combos are a bit slow to start. This is also similar to the original games. Each special move can strike multiple times, so you should be able to perform some very elegant
Eu vou ter que
aerial
assistir isso
combo
de
attacks.
novo. Uma pra acreditar e outra pra poder ver os detalhes, porque tá dando muito lag.
After an attack, press and hold the button to continue attacking with her guns. This is programmed into almost all of Bayonetta's
Como
moves,
que isso?
so you can fire even in the middle of combo attacks. However, the shots themselves won't slow enemies down, so you have to watch out for counterattacks.
E ele tirando o Snake por causa...
Bayonetta is equipped with 4 guns, one on each of her hands and feet, so she can shoot whether she's punching or kicking. It's possible to inflict additional damage to opponents at a distance, or steal points by hitting a fighter who's about to be knocked off the stage.
Jesus.
The guns from Bayonetta 2 are called Love is Blue, and the guns from the original Bayonetta are called Scarborough Fair. All 4 guns in each set have different names.
Meu Deus,
Here's her
cara.
Wicked Weaves. For this attack, she uses her hair as a conduit to summon the limbs of the infernal demon Madama Butterfly.
Meu
It's her
Deus.
smash attack, and it's huge by any measure.
Deus do céu, cara. Olha o tamanho disso.
When used at the edge of a stage, her down smash attack is massively effective.
Bom. Which time?
This is Bayonetta's signature move, Witch Time. It reacts to the opponent's move in a flash and slows down time. This is her down special attack, and it's activated like a counterattack. While your opponent is moving slowly, strike back. We can't make the entire game slow down every time she uses witch time, so instead, it only slows down the opponent you're countering.
Entendi.
The length of slowdown time is determined by several factors. The higher the opponent's accumulated damage, the longer the effect. But if you use it repeatedly, its effect will be shorter. When witch time is triggered late, Bat Within will be activated instead, reducing damage dealt by your opponent. Bat Within protects Bayonetta even when her dodge move is about to fail.
Caraca, mano.
Many of her signature visual effects appear as well, adding a bit of flashiness to brawls. When she lands, butterflies appear. When she's damaged, roses fall. And aerial jumps show off her butterfly wings. During jumps and gunshots, unique magic circle effects turn up too. And in the Wii U version, Bayonetta's shadow is in the shape of Madama Butterfly.
Rapaz.
Also, there's an extremely long taunt. You can cancel it in the middle too, so you can dance if you want to.
Ela pode dançar, tipo,
Bayonetta
toda.
has two costumes. There's the blue costume from Bayonetta 2, featuring her shorter hair, and the A Witch with No Memories costume from the original Bayonetta. There's also a color variation inspired by Jean. Bayonetta's standard special is Bullet Climax. She can shoot with her hands or her feet. The guns always shoot slightly upward, but you
Agora eu vou
can
ter que
fire
comprar
continuously.
Bayonetta 2, né? Puta que pariu.
Also, if you press and hold the button, this attack will charge up. If used on the ground, her side special is Heel Slide. By holding the button, you can add a kick at the end.
Caraca,
This
mano.
way, you can make a combo as well. However, if you use it in the air, her side special is Afterburner Kick instead. This is the first time ever that the name of the move changes depending on where you use it. If you hit your opponent in the air with Afterburner Kick, you can then strike with another one. Also, if you use the Afterburner Kick after pressing down, then you can angle it diagonally downward. Let's just say, if you often use Ryu's traditional Hadoken command, it should be easy to do. This can also be used as a starting point of a combo.
Jesus.
Her up special is called Witch Twist. This special attack takes you skyward, but you can move immediately after you've activated it, and you can use it once again mid-jump.
Caraca,
If
mano.
you keep holding the button, you can shoot too. Try holding the button to rack up more damage. When recovering, use Witch Twist, then jump, and Witch Twist again on top of that. You can even add in airborne combos and an Afterburner Kick after using Witch Twist too. However, the more moves you add, the larger the opening you'll
Eu
leave when
descartei
you
a
finally
possibilidade
land.
da
So
SEGA
be careful.
receber segundo personagem, porque eu
Fierce combos
seria
like this are
a
more than
Bayonetta ou
possible.
ninguém.
If you're on the receiving end, try to fend
E
them
pra
off.
mim era ninguém mesmo. Caraca, olha isso.
Her final smash is Infernal Climax. The way this move activates is also very unique. First, Witch Time goes into effect and the entire screen slows down. The climax gauge will be displayed, which means it's time to damage opponents to fill up the
Olha.
gauge. When the climax gauge is full, you'll summon the infernal demon Gamora, who will lunge for any opponents you attack while maxing out the gauge. Once Gamora has finished chewing, if the opponent's accumulated damage is over 100%, they'll be finished immediately, so it works
Jesus.
like a danger zone.
Pobre do
You can also
Pikachu
throw
sendo
in
mastigado
multiple
por esse
opponents at once,
bicho.
so please try it out.
Caraca, mano, Sakurai, você faz o que você quer com esse jogo. Umbra Clock Tower.
There's also a Bayonetta stage, Umbra Clock Tower. We've recreated this extremely memorable and iconic opening scene from the original Bayonetta, the Falling Clock Tower. Basically, it's a flat platform, but moving platforms run right next to it just to mix things up.
Ah,
If
pelo
you
menos vai
want
ser
to
legal.
win, utilize the terrain well. In the middle of a match, once you enter the alternate world
Não.
Purgatorio,
Não vai ser
you'll
legal.
see an army of angels, and once you pass it, you won't see them anymore. Angels like Inspire and Fortitudo
eles não vão
have guest
interagir, ok,
appearances
então vai
as
ser
well.
legal, ok.
For the Wii U version, we picked some memorable songs from both the original and Bayonetta 2. There are also songs arranged specifically for Super Smash Bros. We hope you enjoy them.
O símbolo dela é
In
maneiro.
addition to Bayonetta, we created Jean, Rodon, and Cereza trophies as well.
Caraca, e
If
por que
you
o Ryu
purchase
só
and
recebeu o
download
quê, mano?
Bayonetta in Super Smash Bros., you'll get them all. Bayonetta's new challenger illustration was created by Bayonetta development team member Eiji Funahashi.
Ah, que
It's
da
an
hora.
impressive work showcasing the fight between light and dark. In Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, a variety of fighters have appeared, making possible certain matchups we never would have imagined. We hope all of these characters will continue to make great appearances in many titles to come.
Com certeza.
I greatly appreciate the developers of each game featured and the fans. And with that, I thank you.
Thank you. Você, Sakurai. Você é um cara foda. Esse Sakurai é muito doido, mano. Bom, nenhum dos meus personagens esperados ou desejados foi revelado. Recebemos outro personagem do Fire Emblem, algo que eu tinha absoluta certeza que não ia acontecer mais. Mas aparentemente o Sakurai é fanzaço de Fire Emblem, né? Então ele bota outro aí. Ok, mas o personagem parece legal. Corin, sei lá, não dele. Cloud não faz parte do Ballot, como eu imaginava. Ele foi uma decisão tardia, pelo que eu entendi. E Bayonetta foi a personagem decidida através do Ballot. Meu Deus, Bayonetta! Entre os personagens elegíveis, ele falou personagens elegíveis, então deve ter sido o Shrek ou o Goku, né? Enfim, muito obrigado por assistirem e vejo vocês na próxima. Provável que eventualmente acaba fazendo outra desse tipo. Muito obrigado, até!